Is this filming? Okay, so this is our Abstract Vistas classroom, how we're setting it up. It's disposable tablecloths. We have paint for the kids that are sharing. We have the water containers. We have the foam brushes. And we've set up the drop cloths on the floor for the larger papers when we're done with those. We've pre-cut the other pages off to the side. And so we're going to start here in just a second. Where is he? Oh, are you filming on yours? Oh, okay. Right here. Film that way. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Mrs. Roche. So this
Hi, I'm
is
Caleb.
Sit down.
project today. So it's going to be called, who wants to read what our project's called? Yes.
Abstract Vistas.
Abstract Vistas. Isn't this cool? So would you say that this is earth tones or primary colors?
Primary colors.
Earth tones. We're going to be working in nature colors today. So you guys all have separate colors on your table, and we're going to be working with 4 separate colors. We're going to be working with yellow ochre, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and Payne's gray, which actually kind of looks a little black. And so we're going to be creating a landscape with these beautiful colors. So we have to get started with something really fast. Then I'm going to go into some other art history. So let me just sort of show you what we're doing. Okay, so on your paper we need you to create a graduated landscape because we're going to be cutting this up and using it in our thing. So I'm going to grab I need another sponge brush right here, and piece of paper right here. And I'm going to demo real fast, and it doesn't take very long at all, but I'm going to be grabbing, each of you are sharing a paper that has 2 dots of watercolor paint on it, okay? You're going to take your dry brush, wait, I'm going to show you first. You're going to grab all the color on your sponge brush, you're going to dip it into your water container, and you're going to smear as much of that dark color on the top of this, and as the color runs out, it'll get lighter and lighter. Okay? If it's too wet, I'll give you a tissue. I'll give you a thing. So, you can see how it's darker on the top, right? And lighter on the bottom, right? That's what I want you to do. And then when you're done, that took me all of 3 seconds, you're going to find a place for it on the back, and you're going to lay it down, and that's going to dry. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and start that. And each of you have, don't touch the Mod Podge. So use your foam brush and use your water. Only a little bit of water, but you're going to use all the color, and then you're going to, that's all you're going to get. Okay. No.
Sorry.
Okay, each of you have 1 color. And then it's a collaborative project, so then you're going to share at the end. We're going to cut up the other pieces. You're all going to have
Go this
all
way,
4 colors.
like her.
I know. You have burnt umber.
Mine's not very sweet.
Use more water. Use water.
There you go. Darkest up top.
We're going to
Good job.
stretch it with water. Use all the paint that's on your little container.
We have a problem.
It's okay.
Oh, you look more.
Remember, go sideways. And then, now this is your darkest part. Wait, hold on. You don't want to do too much because the paper will fall apart. That's your top. This is the top now because it's the darkest. And you don't need to, see how the paper's falling apart? Just don't do any more here.
Do it lightly and quickly, and then
Lightly and quickly. Yeah, but don't touch this part anymore. Just do it this. What do you need, kid?
Lights.
That's beautiful, huh?
I got all lights.
That's perfect. That's the best one here, man.
Excuse me, we need more pens.
Oh, yours is horrible, man. I'm just kidding. Here's a
I found a new way to do it.
No. Darker up top, lighter as you go. Just go sideways. Just go sideways, guys. Just like she is right here. She's got it down. Very nice. God, what are you doing? Not too much up top. You don't want to soak the paper. Look at this guy. This is like the Scream movie. Looking good. Remember, keep it going sideways. Cover everything. Very good, Roy.
Oh, I just remembered it again.
Afterwards, we'll give you some of those things they wear in the outfield in the baseball. We'll give you some dark lines right here. All right, with that black. Okay. Or we just paint your whole face? Oh. Very good. Keep going. Talent. You guys are artists. Good job. Grab some more of that yellow. Look at this guy right here. He acts like he knows what he's doing, huh? Looks good. Remember, darker up top if you can, but it doesn't really matter. That's very nice. Can you get any yellow down lower or no? Here, let me see this. Look, you need a little yellow too? You need more yellow? I don't know. Let me see if I... Oh, it's all right. Try dipping right here. Not too much water.
Mine's like so different. I need more black.
If it's wet, you need to stop getting the paper wet. This is good. Drag this down. This right here is good, but use this brush and drag it down and fill in the rest. Kind of like this. Watch this. Grab this, right? See that? You don't really want to do this because it's starting to do that anymore. Right? But you see how... You got it. You're going to have to donate me some of those Clan War stuff. So one of those guys that fly for this. I'm going to need a couple of those. Maybe a couple of archers or something. You think it's funny, but I'm serious, kid. No. Hey, so look. You see how you got this? Just barely touch this because the paper's falling apart. And just fill in this part right there. You're almost done. Beautiful. Great work. Where's your paper? It's already drying? Yeah. Very nice, Caleb. You all done? All right, so you can take your paper and bring it to the back.
Actually, on the rug.
There's a rug over there? Okay. You can bring yours over here. Oh, you need a... All right.
Okay, super. Okay, that's enough.
Don't tell anybody. Right there.
Paper down here.
Let Coach have a little bit of that. Good.
I don't know which one's mine.
There you go. Yeah. A little bit of water and then finish the bottom part.
Hi.
Hey there. If you get it on your fingers, you don't want to suck your thumb though, okay? What is this again? There's no pause on this camera, so you're going to get a 20-minute video. Some nice ones. Put trees in these. Very nice. Don't. You're pretty much done here. That looks good. I put it over there.
We need more.
You're not even going to reuse this anyways because. No, you're. What do you want to do? Paint the whole town black?
Yes. Like black.
Oh. Hey guys. You guys are all done? Pick them up.
Your foam spun brushes. And we're going to
watch your shirt though. You got a white shirt on. You're getting ready to pick up black stuff. All right. And bring them over here.
Wait, does it matter which one of yours is?
No. Because you're going to... Someone already did these for you guys already and they're already dry. So just lay it down nice. The last class did this and they're dry and now you guys get to... It's called Pay It Forward. You're doing something for the next class. So I hope you didn't mess up. Yeah, they already did it, and now you guys get to use their paper that is already dry.
Okay, we're going to collect...
Otherwise, you guys would be waiting here for 1 hour, and then we'd have to leave. Who wants to do that, right? We're going to bring some French fries in here in a minute. Send a picture to your dad?
Did you just say French fries?
Here, get over there.
Where's the French fries? French fries.
No.
Oh, wait.
Jacob's on it.
I used to be on the team.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You guys want to get in a picture? Hop in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put these on the class website. Say cheese. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, now go back to work, and I'll get pictures of you guys actually doing art.
Are you still videotaping that?
Yeah, this is a 20-minute video, and this video is for the other people that are going to teach this, how to do this to other classes. They're going to watch this video first. They're going to.
Posting it on YouTube? I'm kidding.
Yes, on her YouTube.
This. Yeah. I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
All right, go moonwalk back to your table.
Make sure you learn this lesson. It's important to me.
Okay.
Everybody get out of YouTube. Get out of YouTube now. Get out. Get out. Mrs. Roche. This lesson is very important.
Don't worry about that. So now they're passing out scissors.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Everyone gets a dark, everyone gets a yellow, everyone gets... Let's get another kid. What is my help with you?
Everybody gets one of these, different color?
Yeah, everyone gets one of 4. Who's my helper?
Caleb, everybody gets one of these. Hand them out.
What? No!
Don't mess these up, guys. Put one on every spot.
Get one of these?
Yeah.
Ooh, I know which one. I'm a color.
Here, Caleb, put one right here.
This one's mine because it's beautiful.
Put one on everybody's table. No, Jacob. Put one. Everybody gets one of every color. That's different color. Patrick.
He just stole my picture.
What is it? Just give yourself another one.
Not a different.
Don't rip them. Here. Grab another one.
This is my paper. I love this. It's mine.
Look at all the choice you got here.
This paper. I have to choose it out perfectly.
Isn't he sitting on your spot? Hey Keith, come on, give it to him. Where do you sit? Here, look. Do you like this one?
Horrible.
Then put it here.
Okay, guys.
Look.
I like this one.
You should have one of every color.
Every color?
Getting a black right now.
In front of you now, you should have a piece of blue cardstock, and it has a label on the back. So write your name, and you write your teacher's number, and you can write the name, and you can write your name on there.
Just kidding.
Teacher's name, or your room number. And then you're getting 4 pieces of paper, all different colors. Are you all done? That's all. It's all the same.
I'm just using my own pencil.
What's your name, Jerry?
Jaden.
I know. I can read. I'm just messing with you.
SpongeBob. Do you want to get one of these?
Very nice, Adriana. Adriana? Adrian? Don't forget to write your name. Oh, this is that guy Bless, huh? I remember you. Here's a smart guy, huh? Aren't you going to write your name? You going to leave it for that one sick kid? Maybe you should leave it blank for the sick kid. If somebody shows up, leave it blank. Good idea, huh? If somebody's sick and you write your name in there because you're not going to be here to do the final part. You know what I mean? Or will you? Because she goes to Cali. You got enough? Okay. Teacher is Miss Hankey.
I'm a clerk.
All right. Why do we only have 3? You guys should have 4 total. Do you have 4?
What do you get browns?
Okay, raise your hand if you have all 4 colors in front of you.
Who's handing out the brown ones? You got the brown ones?
I have the brown.
Oh, let's go, dude. Come on, give me half of those.
People keep asking for good ones.
They're all good.
Yeah, I know.
You're not going to end up with these anyways. Oh, yes, you are. This is room 31.
Okay, guys, I need your attention. I need your attention. I need to tell you what we're doing now. So we're going to be learning about an artist named Jerry Scher. And he was known for his rugged landscapes, painting and prints of the western United States. He really loved the western theme and all the desert landscapes. He trained as a painter at the University of Pennsylvania in Fine Arts. And he developed a reduction method of painting on silk screening. So he used lots and lots of shades of colors, and layer by layer, so it reduces the image to lots of different separate colors. Latest images used construct 3D butterflies, moths, and orchids. So he also, not only does he do landscape, he does insects and orchids and flowers. He won many, many awards, and his stuff is in national galleries. So this is the kind of work that he does. So this is not a painting. This is tiny bits of cut paper and watercolor that's been glued and attached to the paper. So it looks like a photograph, doesn't it? This is one that looks more like the desert landscape, and it has a lake around it, so you see the reflection. And these are all little tiny cut pieces of watercolor paper. Let's do this one. So this is another one where it's the blue sky. And then it's, you see how the image is, the further away is lighter and closer up is darker? That's kind of why we gave you a graduated layer of colors, because we want you to use some of the darker up close and some of the lighter in the back. This one is just, looks like a coastline with little islands and rocks in there. This one is more of the, looks like northern America with all the pine trees, and there's a waterfall. More mountains and different tones. You see all the different colors that are in here? And then maybe looks like it has maybe some lake colors and everything. So he's using different tones, and because we gave you so many different variations on one page, you can choose which colors that you like. That's fine, I'll keep it there. This one has a snow-capped mountain. So if you want to use white in your paper, you turn your paper over and you use the white that's on the back of the paper. You can also do that by making clouds if you want in your project. This is more where you see very clearly that the dark is in the front and the light is in the back. And we're gonna leave it. This is more looks like the Grand Canyon right here. So he's using cut pieces of watercolor paper to really make it give it some depth. Okay, we'll just be simple. Okay, so how we're going to achieve this look is either by tearing or cutting the paper, and you can use your paper either in landscape or portrait form, like this. So if I'm going to be doing the background first, I'm going to choose the lightest color. So maybe I'll do a mountain that's kind of in this burnt sienna color. And how I'm going to do that is kind of just cut or tear a shape. And I'm going to kind of position that going, just like that. So now maybe I want the darker of that same tone, and maybe I want that kind of in the front. I can do that. And it's okay if it hangs over. Now, what if I wanted a different color, mountain? Then I just cut a different color mountain. And I put that, we start from the back, and we put that in the front. You see how we're layering that? And let's say I wanted to do a tree or a cactus. We'll do it in silhouette. You can cut out a little cactus. Cactuses are easy. Or you can do a pine tree, or you can do a bird, or you can do some other kind of little thing like there. But that's my simple cactus. And this will be a desert landscape. And I can tuck my cactus maybe under this hill right here, like that, see? I can also add a sun, I can also add birds in the sky, I can also add clouds. So you think about what you want to do with your project. Now, because I want to do something maybe like closer, I'm going to use one of the darker colors like black or gray, it's actually called Payne's Gray, and I'll put that in the front. But you see how my landscape starts layering? And you're going to use whatever color shade that you want on your different colors, or I can use all black, or I can use all of one color. But I want it to be different variations of color or different variations of one color. And then how we do this now, I'm going to borrow this from real quick. You're going to take your sponge, you're going to dip it in your Mod Podge, and you're going to stick your first color onto the page. So I think I want mine right here. And it's perfectly okay if it hangs off the edge, because you can trim that tomorrow. Then you're going to say, well, let's see, I kind of want this one to be somewhere on there. And I'm actually not even planning this out. I'm just kind of sticking it where I want to stick it right now. Like that. And I'll just put I'll put this on here. Maybe we'll do that, and maybe we'll put that on front. But that's basically what I kind of want you to do. And then start layering your work. So go ahead, get started. You can tear or you can cut your paper. And now as the final step, final step, when you have everything where you want it, you're going to seal the whole thing in Mod Podge. You're not going to cut your edges off yet. You're going to let it dry first, and you're going to put it over on this table over here. Okay? So go have fun.
So the darker ones are going to appear more forward, in the front.
Right.
So when you guys are doing that,
I'm sorry, if I just like on your leg. There you go. But if you need help cutting stuff out, just let me know. That's okay, you're going to cover it. You're going to cover it, doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Think about cards. Are you going to do something like that? Make your own. So this is like
Once you lay out your image first, and then you can glue it together.
very nice. Good idea. After you guys are all done with your scissors, I can give you guys a haircut for $5 a pop, all right?
Got it. Okay. Sure.
Just a trim.
Pop your eye out?
No, no.
Oh,
It's actually kind of fun.
Don't mess up, okay?
I have $5 in my pocket, so can you give me a haircut?
I'll just trim around that hat. Give you the bowl head. Don't cut your fingers off, okay? You lost a finger over here. Like this, watch. Look at that, I got his nose right here. You see that? Watch. Got your nose.
You just use it. So do you just get this?
The other side. Yeah, dip one side of it and just use it as like a paintbrush and make it sticky. But yeah, just do it right over here. Put it right here. Put this right here. And then just paint it. Yeah, get it all sticky. Just glue. Glue with the really hip name, Mod Podge, you know? It's like one of those Spice Girls. Remember the Spice Girls? Yeah.
Baby Spice. Baby Spice.
One of them's name was Podge.
Sunset.
That's nice, but the sun, you got the sun in the middle. You should put the sun up top so you can use it later. That's nice though. Good idea.
No, it's like coming out from the top.
Oh, okay. What are you going to put up here? Boy, after all that, you should
If you guys
put
want to do
Sasquatch.
birds, they're basically
Okay.
just
No.
M's.
I'm just gonna put
A
a
simple,
can do
simple
birds?
bird is like an M or like a mustache.
Good
You
idea.
kind of stick that onto your sky.
My scissors.
You can do a bird. You can do the stealth fighter
Mount Everest.
airplane. Oh, that's nice.
And think about, you can do like a mountain, like a, in
good
the,
idea,
in the
Keith.
woods, you can do a desert landscape, you can do an ocean landscape. But these are the colors that we have. And if your neighbor's
I
not
came up
using
with that
a
idea.
color you might need, you can ask them, or we have a few extras. Yes?
His art is way better than ours.
Remember, you don't want to break in the sun unless you're going to put
Well,
something
he
else
spent-
there. So you
He could have
should.
easily spent years.
You
working
can put it
on
like
one piece
this.
of art. You guys get like an hour.
You can cut a bigger piece of sun too. You don't have
We
to
had
cut
a
a.
year, I'd make it perfect.
You can put the.
We had a year,
Look,
I'd make it
you can also.
all of these.
That's kind of
Caleb,
what I want
you can
you
also
to
put it
do,
like
guys.
this.
And then it's okay if it hangs over the edge because we'll
This
cut
side's
it
all
later.
got.
Okay?
Wait, you can put it like this?
Yeah, well, this is your cleaner side if you're going to use the blue as the sky. But what you're doing is good.
Yeah.
But the sun could be up here. It doesn't have to be. You, just because you cut the sun that shape doesn't mean. Look, you have a lot of yellow left for more sun.
Which side do we put the finger?
That side.
This side?
Yeah, it's better.
Large part.
Then afterwards, I'll take you to the room to do the dishes, and we'll use the other side.
Put the little scratch.
You're doing good, Evan.
The little scratch.
Have you started yet? Trying to get a good idea?
I'm trying to how to make the sun.
It depends. If you're going to put the sun up in the top and just have it be the corner, but you're going to have it this way or this way.
That's what I did. See?
See how you have different options of making it the horizontal? Is that horizontal?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Either landscape or portrait. Yeah, that's
yeah, landscape. So this is the portrait one,
I'm doing it.
I guess. See, Evan, if you put a sun up here, I think as long as you don't put the sun at the bottom.
So fun.
That looks good. Check hers out.
I wanted to put the sun at the bottom. Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Could be a sunrise.
sun or a
Sunrise.
rising sun.
The rising sun.
I said that. Rising sun. Oh, I should put that. It's a good idea, JP. I'm gonna, but then I can't put like any animal. The same thing as us. She's trying. She's trying to compete with us. Make it better. But it's impossible. It's never been done. I'm gonna do cam. Number cam.
What's that?
I'm gonna do cam. Can I draw something?
Make mountains and have a road go through the mountains. But remember, the road gets smaller as it gets farther away.
Water in. And then as they're done with, we can, yeah, then we'll start collecting all that. But then the big scraps, we're going to keep. The small scraps, we just can toss. So we might some other child, another class might want it.
Where's the water that needs to be done?
I'll get it to you. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, I was going to put it in one of those cooking things.
You're gonna make like a rough draft first, right? You know that, right? You kind of want to draw out all your shapes, put them down however you're gonna put them, right? Let's say if it was gonna look like that, right? You get it all an idea, you move everything around to the right spot, and then once you're ready, you glue them and you put them down. Or you can glue one piece at a time and just, it's up to you. What's this? I don't see no houses on there. What's this? Just a mountain?
A piece of the house.
Look, you got all this. But it's good. You have the darker colors closer, then you can draw something farther away. You see how you're using the darker ones up front? This lighter spot right here can be farther away. Then you can put a tree right in front of this. That's the roundest mountain. That could be half dome.
Ooh, I have a really good idea. You gave me a really good idea.
Just because you cut this doesn't mean you have to use it though. All right.
I know.
Very nice. That looks like a Mega Charizard. No.
Remember, you
Very
can
good
get
job.
clouds in the
That's
sky
looking good
by
there.
using the back side of the paper too.
On this, I did it first. Yeah, on this.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yay. So
Yeah,
30
there's a lot
minutes.
of that.
Okay. That's okay. Hi there. Okay, great. How about some more mountains? Fill it in with more mountains.
I know, right? He's such a copyright. He does my friend.
Pretty awesome, huh? Remember, as the road, check it out. To get the 3D effect, the road is darker right here, and as it gets farther away, hey Keith, as it gets farther away, it gets skinnier, right? Harder to see, right? Just like you did. Smaller, skinny.
I'm gonna get my secrets.
Even these little white, little separate little reflectors, they even got smaller. It's a very good idea.
I'm giving it ideas.
I love it.
Now he has my secrets.
Good job.
Good job. Keith, yours don't have so much curves in it.
So you can start gluing yours. Start using your Mod Podge and gluing them down. Hey, that you could use that piece if you like. There you go. You can glue that on there.
Like the whole thing?
However you want. Yes?
I'm not.
No, you're not. No. You need to cover that. No, it's not the project, honey. You need to cover this with other pieces. Cut these out, like him. Okay, are you done? Are you done? We need to seal the whole thing with Mod Podge. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. An M. A big M. It's just like, it's sort of like a bird in the sky is an M. He wants, we need to seal his with Mod Podge. Here we go, sweetie, come on. Oh. So you're going to go over the entire thing with Mod Podge and seal your edges down, and then you're going to, Sweetie, just do a little bit right now to get the edges, okay?
Very good.
Yeah, wipe some off. No, get the edges first. All the edges. And then you can do the tops. There you go. No, press down.
And it's going to make it super shiny and looks like it's glossy. And seal everything down if you go over the whole top.
Nice.
Yay!
Good job getting corners.
It could be a bird. Here, let's see. Hold this. Yes, I'll show you. I'll make a bird. I'll show you. I'll use this. See, just like a mustache or an M, and then you kind of just go like this and like that. See? That's a bird in the sky. If you want something like that, yes. It is, and you can put something around it too. However you want to put more colors around there. Like you want to add more browns and get darker towards the front. You're done? Oh, lovely. Okay, you have to glue all those down then. So I need you to take the Mod Podge. I need you to glue underneath it, and then you're going to, under your edges, and then you're going to seal the whole thing. That would be your second mountain in the back. You're copying me too? I need you to cover your words, honey. The project is not about writing. You need to glue it, and you need to cover your words. Yep. If there's no words in this project. given all these, yeah, given it all shapes.
Yes? Are you done?
At lunch? You haven't glued it yet? Okay, good.
That's lovely. Now you need to seal the whole thing with Mod Podge. So basically you take the whole Mod Podge, and if everything's glued down, you just, the whole thing gets glued, and then you set it over there to dry. Yeah, yep, perfect, perfect. Everything's on there? Good, good. Now you can just go set it over there. Okay? And that's right, we're going to put everything in the buckets here. Okay, and they got it. They're going to dry everything, and then we're going to cut when it's dry.